Hello, my dear students of class 4. Welcome back to our new video with a new chapter. Today we will be discussing a topic: India water resources, and we have three objectives we will be discussing. And number one is importance and sources of water. Number two, means of irrigation, and number three, conservation of water. Importance and sources of water. Water is very essential for all of us. All living beings on the earth needs water. We use water for day-to-day activities like washing clothes, for washing utensils, gardening, and for drinking. Do you know that 71% of the earth is covered with water bodies? So it is often termed the earth as a blue planet. But out of 71%, only 3% of the water resources is fresh water, which means suitable for human consumption and used. And the rest 71%, it is found in oceans, bay, gulf, etc. Only 3% of the total water is fresh water. The sources of water. The only sources of fresh water is from the rain. Now, our objective number two, means of irrigations. You know, farmers in India, they mostly depend on a monsoon wind that will be followed by a rain in the month of June, July, August. So, but you know, agriculture needs regular supply of water. For the irrigation has come very important to build up dams, canals, tube wells. It is important for the continuations of supply of water to an agricultural field. So, in India, rainfall is uneven and uniform, which means, for example, in Gujarat, Rajasthan, rainfall is scarce. It hardly rained, but in the northeast of India, Meghalaya, Mosindam, it rained almost every day. So, for the farmers, how will they survive during those unraining season? For this, irrigation is necessary. The farmer needs a proper planning to irrigate their agricultural fields. Canals, dams, wells, tanks are all built for the purpose of irrigations in India. Go to page number 71. 70 first and 71 next. Means of irrigations. For irrigations, what are needed? Like we need canals. And what is a canals? Canals are the channels that are dug to draw water from the river. And you know, in India we have a very good network of canals for irrigations especially. It is used for irrigation purpose. And it is The main canals of our countries are Indira Gandhi canals, Agra canals, Ganga canals, Buckingham canals, etc. Now, page 71, we have wells and tube well. Well is a small hole duct about 3 to 5 meters deep. It is a cheap and the most popular sources of water for irrigations, and it is popular in the state of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab and Tamil Nadu. Both wells and tube wells are very popular in those states. And what about tube wells? Tube wells is almost as the same as wells, but it is deeper. It is about 15 meters deep compared to the wells. Now we have tanks. In the southern plateau, that is South India, because of the surface of the earth, they have a hard surface. Because of that, digging a well and tube well is very difficult for them. So the people there, they collect water to a tank, and for the South India, the tank water is mostly used for irrigation purpose, and is popular in the state of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, etc. The next point, page 72. Dams. Dams is a strong wall built across the river, and dam is often regarded as a multi-purpose project because dams are used for varieties of purposes, like for generating hydroelectricity, for checking the flow of the river, for breeding fish. It is important because in the monsoon seasons, when the water is very strong, it may cause flood, but because of the presence of dam on a particular river, it prevents flood to that particular area. And the lake below the dams are used for breeding variety of fishes for economic activities. We have 4 main dams, popular dams in India. They are Bhakra Nagal dams. It is the highest dams in the entire India. And below the dams it form a large lake called Gobind Sagar Lake. And Bakra Nagal Dams is in a river Sulless. And the next, Damodar Valley Project. It is on the river Damodar. These dams, Damodar dams, provide irrigations for the state of West Bengal and the state of Jharkhand. The next we have Sardar Sarovar Dam, which is built on the river Narmada. And this Sardar Sarovar dams provide the entire water necessary for the states of Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. Next, we have Hirakud Dam, which is built on a river Mahanadi, and it is the largest dam in India. And the next we have Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. It is built on river Krishna in Andhra Pradesh. Now we have come to our last objective of today's class, that is conservation of water. As we all know that we cannot live without water. So our duty as a human is to safeguard these resources, to use these resources very carefully. There are many ways how to prevent the wastage of water resources, like avoid throwing garbage and other waste materials on the river, because it will pollute the river and will be unsuitable for human consumption as well as for the animals. We should not wash animals or clouds on the river, because it affects the biodiversity of the ecosystem of that river. 3. These days, many of us have vehicles on our boat, and many love washing our vehicles. We can use a bucket and a mug instead of pipe, because using pipe requires lots of water. So it is a wastage of water. And by planting trees and increasing the forest areas can prevent scarcity of water because of the evaporations. You see, trees help in attracting the clouds that will automatically cause rain to fall. And watering gardens at an appropriate time, in the evening and early morning, when evaporations is very minimal. And always check your pipeline in the house. Check your tape whether there is a leakage or not. And always, while washing utensil, turn off the tap, or while taking a shower, putting on a soap, at that time you can turn off a tap to save water. And one of the most important thing is we should know how to harvest rainwater. we should know how to survive if there is no rain for 1 or 2 months, like having a big tank near our house. There are many other conservative techniques to save rainwater or to harvest rainwater. You can always Google, you can always search in the YouTube and try it. Now, I will give a brief summary of what I have explained in few minutes. We talk about water resources. We talk about the objective. Our main objective are to understand these 3 points in this chapter. Number first, importance and resources. We all know that water is very important for survival of the human beings. And the resources, where do we get water from? Mostly, we get water from the rain. Out of 71% of water body on the earth's surface, we have only 3% of fresh water, which can be found in a lake, pond, river, etc. And number 2, we have means of irrigations. Just a brief summary. We have means of irrigations. From where do our farmers get supply of water? India, we have uneven, uniform rainfall. Some states get plenty of rain, the other very little rain. And those states who are producing abundant of agricultural products, they did not receive heavy rainfall. So, in order to maintain the continuity of the water supply, man built dams, canals, tanks, wells, tube well, etc. to supply water when we need. And our last objective is the conservation of water. Water is non-renewable resources. Once gone means it is gone permanently. So we must know how to utilize and how to conserve our natural resources, water. There are many ways. Students at your age can play an important role. Adults at our age can play an important role in conserving our precious natural resources. Not only water, the forest. That will be our class for today. And I expect to see you in the next videos to come. Thank you. Stay home and stay safe.